Alright guys, for this recipe, you are going to need 3.5 cups of self-rising flour. You are going to need 1.5 cups of plain water and a tablespoon of honey for the bread mixture. The next step is to grab your bowl that you are going to be kneading your dough in, and you are going to pour your 3.5 cups of flour in the bowl and get ready to start making the bread. This part is optional, but you can grab a spatula or something to put a well in your flour and pour your water in little by little. I do not like the feel of wet flour on my hand, so I use a spatula initially to mix the water and flour, and once it is solid, then I will transfer to using my hands. So what you want to do is slowly add your water in until you get your dough mixed all the way. Once you have combined your water and flour, you want to go ahead and add your honey in and make sure that you fold it all the way in. This would help with picking up any excess flour that got left behind, and you want to just mix that all the way in the flour. After you add your honey, you want to start trying to knead your flour to see what the consistency is like. If it's too sticky, you might need a little bit more flour, and my dough is a little too sticky, so I'm going to grab about a handful of flour and just sprinkle it on top. Next, you're going to sprinkle some flour on your countertop. Please make sure that your countertop is cleaned and sanitized before doing this, because you don't want to put any germs or anything dirty in your bread. So you are going to just put the dough on the flour and kind of spread it out just to make sure that everything is evenly distributed. And then we are going to ball it up and put it aside so that it can rest for about 30 minutes. After you've allowed your dough to sit for about 30 minutes, you're going to take it out of the bowl, and then we are going to start trying to form it into a loaf so that we can put it in the oven. I personally slice the top just to give it a little bit of a design, but you are going to pop it in the oven on 350 for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you take your loaf out and we're gonna give it a slice. There's nothing I love more than warm bread, so I'm gonna cut a piece of it just to show you what it looks like on the inside. At this point, your bread is ready to go, but I'm going to try it with a piece of that cranberry white cheddar that I picked up from Aldi's and see how it tastes. It was absolutely delicious, and I 10 out of 10 would recommend this recipe for anyone. So I hope you guys give it a try, and I will see you in tomorrow for day 4 of Vlogmas. Thanks for watching.